Hello, today I am doing my first video based on a request from you guys, like a straight up request. Like, I didn't ask you if I wanted to do this. Like, I actually got requested to do this, which is cool. Anyways, today I am reviewing Christopher Nolan's Interstellar, which I'd actually never seen before yesterday, which is kind of weird because I love Christopher Nolan and like Prestige, Inception, the Dark Knight trilogy, and then I'd never seen Interstellar, so now I've seen Interstellar, and I can say Nolan can do no wrong. Except this is probably his worst movie, even though it's really, really good. But the first thing I want to say about it, and this is like a very, very obvious Nolan thing, is his characters are excellent. Like, you can really relate to them, and you really feel for every attachment they have, and he just does an excellent job of crafting characters. My favorite character, however, was Dr. Mann. I'm not sure, but you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and say it. There's an actor in this movie who you probably heard of, who gets kind of like a surprise cameo, and that's Matt Damon, who's playing Dr. Mann. And I absolutely loved his character. I loved it. It's like Mark Watney flipped just crazy. I guess you could say he was flipped turned upside down. That was a really bad joke. I'm never going to say that again. But his character is just really interesting, and he has this whole idea of he thought he was prepared to die, but he wasn't, and it's an excellent, excellent, excellent character. Now, thanks to the excellent performances by the entire cast and the great characters created by Christopher Nolan, you have a lot of genuine emotion. Like, I really felt for Matthew McConaughey's character, Coop, and I was on the brink of tears multiple times because Nolan makes you feel for these characters, and this movie is really full of genuine emotion. Probably the biggest praise people have put on this movie is that its visual effects are amazing, and that they are. Like, the CGI looks amazing because you can't tell it's CGI 99.9% of the time, but my favorite part of the visuals is Earth, because it genuinely feels so desolate. Like, Nolan's trying to say that Earth is, the population's declining extremely, and he really backs it up, because there are still people there, but they still do normal things, but there's just nobody there. Like, you don't pass anybody on the road. The Yankee Stadium's like a Little League game. It's really cool, just the way he portrays that visually. Maybe I'm the only one that liked that, but I thought that was excellent. Now on to the stuff I didn't like about this movie. While the dialogue was like really powerful and Nolan-y, it got really choppy sometimes, like really choppy dialogue, and the conversations felt fragmented, especially in the second act of the movie. Like, it was just kind of weird, but that's not a big problem, and I do have some big problems. About 3 scenes in the movie feel totally forced. It's just segue for no reason. Let's just cut this in here. Like, they just felt like they had to be there, but they didn't know where to put them, so they just kind of like shoved the scenes into the movie. I felt like that was really weird, but my biggest problem is the ending of this movie made me scream, and not in a good way like Inception. There's Inception right there. Like, you know what? Here. I'll be right back. Like Inception. Now, I really like this, and the ending of Inception is notoriously crazy and weird. But the thing about Inception's ending is it was purposeful. Interstellar has a place where it could end, and then it does it, and it keeps going, and it closes everything up with a nice big gift wrap and stuff, and they add more questions, like they were setting up a sequel that will probably never happen. And it's just not a well-made ending. So, with all that in mind, I'm going to give Interstellar an 8 out of 10. I love all of Nolan's movies, but this is probably his worst one, and it's still a really good movie. So, thank you for watching, and I'll probably be back next week with a movie that's like a new movie in theaters. I'm not sure what I'll see, but you know, I'll find something. Peace out.